Hey everyone, welcome to the Happy Cancer Tarot channel. Alright, so I've already done the reading that you're about to watch, but I do want to give a trigger warning. If you're someone that's triggered by the past, because what's going to show up in this reading is two things. There's something about dealing with the past so that it's wrapped up and closed out, and then there's something about being honest with yourself so that you can welcome in the new that's coming in your way. So if you're someone that's just like, I'm done with the past and I don't want to deal with it, that's actually what the reading is about, to be honest. It's like part of it, like being done with the past and not wanting to deal with it, but there's something that needs to be dealt with. But if you're like, no, I absolutely don't want to deal with it, well then I'm telling you right now, then don't watch this reading, because it may be triggering for you, because that's is something that we do talk about. So I do want to preface it by letting you know that. So don't want anyone to feel surprised about the reading, and by all means, you are not obligated to watch my readings. So if it's triggering for you, or if you don't want to hear anything about anything that happened in the past, I completely understand. All right. But for those who this message is for, and it may be for you and you just don't want to hear it this time, that's okay. But for those that want to receive the message, it's going to help you see what it is that you were not seeing that needs to be dealt with, so that you can close that chapter and move on to the next one completely free, just open and ready. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into your reading. Hey everyone, let's hop into your reading. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Your energy feels really like split. It feels double-minded and conflicted. It's a really murky energy. I had a hard time before the reading understanding what your energy was about. So I'm going to try to see what we can get out of it today. But it felt really hard pulling your energy when I was trying to meditate over it before coming on camera. We got forgiveness. The time has come to forgive others and to finally forgive yourself. We are all human and we all make mistakes. Being able to forgive will lead you to unconditional love, compassion, and ultimate happiness. And then we got here truth. The time has come to be honest and to face the truth within yourself. What is it that you really want? Didn't I say I felt conflicted? It says, speak your truth and be your own authentic self. Step into your light. So maybe there's some conflicting energy around what you really want. Because remember I said your energy felt murky. It felt conflicted, like double-minded. Like maybe you're going back and forth. Maybe there's some sort of uncertainty that you may be dealing with right now. As for this forgiveness goes, I don't know. There's something tight about your energy. There is something very tight about your energy. What's Cancer's present energy? It's like, I don't know if it's guarded. Like, it doesn't feel guarded, but it feels like it's withholding. That's what it feels like. You may be holding back. We got here the Three of Swords is coming in as your present energy. I don't feel pain though. Maybe some of you may be feeling pain and maybe feeling betrayed, where that forgiveness may be showing up. But there's nobody here. That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like there's an energy of pain and hurt and unforgiveness. It just feels like holding back. If anything, I feel like you've I'm leaving that. I don't feel like I don't feel unforgiveness. I feel like I'm leaving that. Let me see. Clarify this Three of Swords. The Nine of Swords flipped over. Maybe because there's something else bothering you. That's why there's something about relationships and love that maybe you're not dealing with. Because it's like, I'm not dealing with it. I'm leaving it. It's like you've moved on to something else. So maybe you haven't dealt with something that needs to be dealt with. Now, table that part. But then on the other end, because like I said, I feel like there's a double mind coming through. I feel like there's something that you have not dealt with, that you may think that, oh, I am okay. I don't have a problem with that person, or I don't have a problem with that situation. I'm just going to leave it. Because even right here with the Three of Swords, it's messy, but there's nobody there. You left something unfinished. You left something, some sort of situation or relationship, you know, it's like unfinished. Like there could be pain, but maybe you're not seeing it as pain. Maybe you're not seeing it as something that bothers you or something you need to really come to grips with, and you've just like left it and moved on, not having really dealt with it. Now that's one part. Then the other part is coming up as the Nine of Swords, where there is something that is bothering you. I don't feel like it's this because you may not want to deal with it, but there's something that is bothering you. Now, what that is, let's see. There's something that you are worried about. Clarify this Nine of Swords. Cancer, are you guys worried about your life? The Knight of Swords is showing up. The Nine, and then we got the Knight. You're worried about some sort of action. And then we got Death. Didn't I say, are you worried about your life? Because that's exactly what it felt like. Some of you, I don't know, that's what it felt like. It felt like, that's why I said I didn't want to use the word death, but it felt like you're worried about your life. Are you worried about your life ending? Are you worried about someone doing something to you, attacking you in some sort of way? Because they're like showing you're worried about some sort of action. And I feel like whatever that action is, it has to do with your life, your mortality. Yeah, see the Moon, fears, depression, sadness, grief. Why are you worried about it? Because it says here, yep, see, one in, I didn't even realize this. Didn't I say two different minds? Here is one issue right here, and then here's another issue. It says the time has come to be honest with yourself and face a truth. You're not facing something. And because you're not facing it, you're not seeing something clear. Here's the Moon. And I feel like I am getting like this energy of weird dreams. Someone is having weird dreams. Someone may even be dreaming about death, or someone may be visiting you that's not alive in your dreams. But I'm really picking up an energy of fear around death. But it's unfounded fear. It seems like it's more so worried about what could possibly happen. Maybe you're concerned about the world. Maybe there's something going on in the world that's causing you to feel this way, or something going on in your world. But I feel like you have to face something that you're not even, see, I feel like you have to face something that isn't even clear to you. You don't even know that this is bothering you, or that this is an issue. There's this right here, I feel like it's part of an issue that you're not facing, or you're not dealing with. Something you left, you tabled and walked away from. Now we have here the Two of Cups coming in. Okay, they say move this over here. Let me show you what this is. This is a relationship. So I'm supposed to put that right there. Because they're telling me if I focus on this, then I won't deal with this. And that's what I'm getting here. If you focus on a relationship, then you're not going to deal with what needs to be dealt with. That's why it says it's time to face something. The time has come to be honest and to face the truth within yourself. There's something that is time to face. Because we got the Moon card. You're not seeing it though. But they said move this over here, because if you focus on a person or focus on, you know, this romantic relationship, this will go unresolved, and this needs to first be resolved, because when you resolve it, then you can see something clearly. And I feel like it has to do with bad relationships too. You need to forgive some sort of bad relationships, because look at here, dancing with the devil. Or someone, maybe, I don't know, maybe this is like, I don't want to say, that's not the devil, but it looks like this death with this angel. You got burnt by it. You got burnt by this connection, and it ended. Or relationships that have ended and burnt you. Three of Swords, things that have caused you pain, and you just put it to the side. You're not facing it, and you may think it's okay to not face this pain and to leave it unattended, but it looks messy. You see how everything, you left this mess that needs to be cleaned up. It's time to face it, and I feel like in facing it means it's time to forgive. It says the time has come to forgive others and to finally forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Maybe that's what it is. You need to forgive yourself. I feel like that's what it is. Need to forgive yourself. And also forgive others, but I really feel like this is about you. That's why it says be honest with yourself. It's time to forgive yourself. Because maybe you were focusing on a relationship, or focusing on having love and having a relationship in order to move on from this. The Spirit says, no, you have to deal with this before you can have this. So let's see what this is about. Let's get some more insight. And then we'll look at more around facing the truth. A tower. We got here a tower coming through. See, it needs to crumble. Something needs to crumble. Because, I don't know, maybe they're, like with a tower, it is very uncomfortable. The tower can be, and it's not something small. This is something big. You got three major arcanas, and they're all right around each other too. The Moon, the Tower, and the Death card. Let me see. Tell me about this tower. Maybe you walked away because you didn't want to deal with the tower. You didn't want to deal with the pain. You didn't want to deal with whatever uncomfortableness that came from addressing this pain. I need to know more. You're holding back. You're holding back, Cancer, because I don't know if I said this at the top of your reading. Did I not say that? Like your energy feels weird. It's like it's holding back. I need to know what's wrong with you guys. Hold on. All right, let's see. You're holding back. Yeah. Let's see. Clarify this energy over here. Or maybe this was something that happened in the past. See, running. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just not gonna deal with this. I want to move. Oh. You know what? I just got hit with something. I just got hit with something. There is a person, for some of you, there is a person, and you may not be mad at this person. Some of you could have been mad at yourself for even dealing with the person, and it may not even be that deep, but I feel like there is a person that is like stuck, and I feel like they're stuck because they don't have your forgiveness. They don't have closure, and you just don't care, or you just don't know about it. And you may not care because you may feel wronged by this person. You may feel like, well, they hurt me. Why should I give them forgiveness? Or why should I relieve them from the pain that they feel for hurting me? Because I feel like I just got like this channeled energy of someone feeling hurt, that they hurt you, and you not forgiving them and just saying, you know, it's not like you're saying, well, some of you, it may be, I'm not forgiving you. But it's like it's like you're not letting them off the hook, or at least they feel like you're not letting them off the hook. Even though you're not going to be with them, or you may not want to be with them, it's like this person is stuck in limbo because they know they did you dirty. And you're not going to say, oh, I forgive you. You're just like, I just won't even deal with them. I won't even talk to them. I won't forgive them. I have nothing for them. But it's causing some sort of mess. Clarify this energy. And that's not going to resonate with everyone, but for those who it resonates with, you know what I'm talking about. Like someone is having, like someone is really hurt that they hurt you. And they don't have closure. They don't have that peace and able to move on because they know they did you wrong. But maybe they're unable to talk to you. Judgmental. Yep. Yep. Judgmental. They feel judged by you. This person sees you as someone that's being, now this is not me telling you right or wrong. I'm just telling the energy. What you do is up to you. I'm just telling you what's coming through. But whoever this person is, they feel like you're very hard on them. And that's why it says here, the time has come to forgive others and to finally forgive yourself. We are all human and we all make mistakes. Being able to forgive will lead you to this unconditional love, compassion, and ultimate happiness. So there is someone, and even yourself, that you are being asked. It's going to be up to you. It's your decision. You're being asked to forgive, but this person is so afraid to come towards you because they feel like you're judgmental. And just to give you an idea of what I'm feeling, like I feel like around maturity and emotional maturity, and even just like life and how to do life. And this is not an excuse. I feel like this person may be right here, whereas you may be right here. I feel like you were dealing with someone that like you have a better understanding around life, and there's just things that you know not to do and how to treat people. And this person at that time when they did it, they didn't know. And so it's like the energy that I'm getting is that now they know better, and now they feel horrible for how they treated you, and they only wish for forgiveness. Now, this could be any relationship, but I don't feel like this is someone that's saying, oh, if this is like an ex, oh, I want to get back with you. This person's main priority is to get forgiveness from you. That's their main goal. If I could just get forgiveness, then I can have peace. Like this is someone that wants absolution for their sins. Like they want your forgiveness so that they can have peace because it's bothering them. But if they come to you, they feel like you're going to judge them. And for some of you, this could be someone, like I say, it doesn't have to be. For some, it will be a partner or ex. This could be a child or someone else. I feel like someone has a secret too. I feel like there's some sort of secret. And what I mean by, because they feel like if they tell you something about them, you're going to judge them. And for some of you, this could be, it's because it says here coming out, and I'm seeing two women. So this could also be like, for example, maybe this is like a relative of yours who is, you know, maybe they did something to you, but then they want to tell you about what they were struggling with. They could have been struggling with their sexuality. For some of you, that could be the case. But I feel like for others, this person does have some sort of secret. And if they tell you why they, because I feel like if you know, you will understand why they were right here and why you were right here with them at that time. Like if you know, they're hiding it though, because they feel like if they tell you, you're going to judge them. Cancers, why was I having such a hard time pulling this out of you? Tell me about Cancers, because there's like, are you like stubborn, or are you very resistant? Because I just feel like you were holding back, like refusing to allow. Like I feel like even this, if you're for some of you where that energy is really tight, I feel like even in watching this specifically, this part may even be triggering for you. It just feels like a lot of resistance, stubbornness. For someone, it just feels like I just not wanting to open up to it. Yeah, and look at here, guarded, closed off. I just got, yep, closed off. It says here, wary, that's that stress, and restrained. Heart on lock, guarded. And look, even right here, I don't want to hear it. Look at her face. He's trying to talk to her. And she's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't even want to look at you. Someone was hiding. I feel like for some, they could have been hiding their sexuality too. But there was definitely something that was being hidden by this person. And like I said, you're coming across very guarded. Guarded. So that's, we got that out of the way. Now I understand what was going on here. So there's something that some of you are going to have to deal with, because even with that moon card coming in, something isn't clear that needs to be cleared up. And I feel like not wanting to deal with it is a way of not wanting to allow the Tower moment to happen. So you could have ignored it and felt like, I'll just move on and leave it as is, because you didn't want to deal with whatever Tower could possibly come from it. But it's messy. It's still hanging there, and it's affecting you, or it could be also contributing to these 9 swords that's presently playing out in your life right now. Tell me about this 9 of Swords. Let's get some insight into this stress. Because remember I said it's 2 things going on for you. But I feel like they're both combined. So we got the Knight of Cups coming in. Yeah, see, I told you someone is wanting to, see, look at how this person's just looking. This is your energy, your present energy. See, look at how they're looking. Like, I just want your forgiveness. They're deep in their feelings. And look, the cup is sitting there. You won't even look at the cup. This person is deep in their feelings. They want to come towards you. But they're not, they can't. They feel like they cannot come towards you. Yep, see, this is someone you would ignore. Look at her. See, look at, this is the 2 of Swords. She has the blind. It's like, and then she has these swords. I don't want, it's like, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. I'm going to ignore you. Tell me about this 9 swords. I want to know more about this stress around Cancers. The Star card is coming in. That's a card of healing, peace. I feel like Cancers, your energy is really weird. See, here's the 2 things I was telling you about too. Like, I feel like, this is what I feel like. I feel as though you think you're balanced. You think a blessing is going to balance you. But I still don't understand, what is this fear? Something coming out. The 7 of Swords. You're afraid of something coming out. A truth. That's the truth. The truth. And then the 7 of Swords is in reverse. You're afraid of some sort of truth. But you ignore it. Because you're believing that some sort of blessing is going to, like, clear all of this out. Clear out whatever issues you may have. You believe that some sort of blessing is going to come in and it's just going to clear it all out. And you're just going to be healed and be able to just move on. It kind of gives me, I'm hearing that saying, faith without work is dead. Because it feels like you're wanting something to happen without the actual work. And you're afraid of some sort of truth coming out. What is this truth? You're worried about something coming out. That's why it says the time has come to be honest and to face the truth within yourself. What is it that Cancer is not seeing that they need to face? The 9 of Cups. And look at here. See, it's like I have all these wishes. I have all these dreams. But this person is sitting there and not doing anything to make those wishes and dreams come true. Let me see. What is Cancer's afraid? Something about your loneliness. That, oh, wow. You could be afraid of loneliness. That's what I'm saying. It's like you have a wish. And you may want that 2 of Cups. But I feel like you're denying what you really want. It's like, that's why I felt the need to put it over here. You may be acting like, that's why I said double-minded. You may be acting like you're okay without a 2 of Cups, but you really want a 2 of Cups. So I feel like you're not saying, oh, I really want someone. I don't want to be alone. You may be coming across as if you're not bothered, but you're really worried about it. You're really worried about not getting, you know, your happily ever after. And I feel like you have all these wishes and all these hopes that you may think is just supposed to just happen without having to do your part. And your part could simply be just forgiving and also being honest with yourself. Tell me about Cancers. Access granted. Baggage in reverse. Someone is carrying a lot that they need to let go of. So I feel like there is something, in order for you to be granted something, you have to let go of something. Sold. Moving. Physical location change. Depression and anxiety. You're going to have to take some sort of risk. Some of you may be hiding that you may be feeling depressed. You may be feeling sad because you really do want, because it says social media fake profile. That's what I'm saying, being fake. Like, oh, I'm okay with not having someone, but really wanting someone. Because it even says here hiding. That's what I'm saying, hiding it. Fake. You have, this is what I'm saying, you have some sort of fake profile or something fake that you're presenting about yourself. Access granted, needing to be open. What did I say? I kept feeling like this tight energy. It's like you wouldn't allow me in. Even in me trying to do this reading, I could not get into you. I had a hard time tapping and understanding your energy because you were so closed off, guarded. I feel like some of you may go in and out of feeling sad, feeling depressed, having anxiety. I don't feel like that's a state that some of you are stuck in, but I feel like some of you do go in and out of it. And maybe there's anxiety around, you know, not getting what you want. There's something about home for you guys that's showing up. Something happening, some sort of surprise at your home. What's the surprise at your home? Tarot reader. And then we got here date. Backstabber. What is this tarot reader about? I feel like this truth is about being honest about what you really want. Being honest with yourself that you really don't want to be alone. And if you're saying that's not you, then that's okay. That's not you. Then I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the person who needs to hear this message and is experiencing this. But what is this sold and pop up about? The 10 Pentacles. Something is going to pop up. There's something. See, some of you could have already went through this, and some of you could be in the middle of it, and some of you could have, you know, be coming out of it or going into it. So everybody is not going to be at the same place. Like I said, some of you, this could be just starting. For others, you're in the middle, and for others, you're moving on from this. You've already gotten past this part, and take it how it resonates. Everyone is not at the same pace. There's something popping up at a house. And then we got here the 10 Pentacles. And we got tarot reader. Tell me more about this. What is this about? So either you are a tarot reader or there was a prediction. I need to understand more. You're either a tarot reader or I don't know why this is significant to the story. Why is this tarot reader significant to this? Why is this being brought up? Signs. So, okay, there it is. It was a reading. There was some sort of reading. Uh-oh. We got here, you see signs? There was some sort of reading. You could be a tarot reader or Whether you are or not, maybe you did a reading on your own, or you watched a reading, or you got a personal reading. And there was something that was predicted about a sign in that reading. And I'm seeing it pop up. You're going to get a sign, or you got a reading that told you about some sort of sign. And I'm seeing it happen. Like, let's say, for example, you got a reading and someone said, well, you know, how you will know something is you'll see 1111. And so you will meet someone, and right when you meet them, you'll look at your phone, or you'll look at something, and you will see 1111. And it'll be confirmation. So there's something that's going to confirm a 10 of Pentacles for you. And how it's going to get confirmed is that this person, this person's going to pop up at your house. And the thing about it is they're going to pop up at your house, and it feels like, oh man, it just seems so far-fetched. I don't even want to say it. It feels like popping up at your house and already wanting to be with you. Already knowing, I want to marry you, I want to live together. They may even say, I bought us a house, or let's go buy a house, let's go move in. It really feels like that type of energy, like just out of nowhere. Let me change this battery. How did it get low so fast? All right. So, like I was saying, like I said, it feels like just really out there, like how this is going to happen. Because remember, I just feel like you were worried about your life. You could have been worried about your life ending without having that Two of Cups. Maybe some of you were worried about dying alone. But whatever your fear around that, it's like out of nowhere, someone pops up at your house, wanting to like move together, wanting to live together, wanting to get married, you know, just wanting to be together, but not short term, not like casually. It's like they already know. And there was a sign. Rather, you got a sign. I feel like both of you could have gotten some sort of sign. And that's why this too, yeah, both of you got some sort of sign. Both of you got a sign. But one of you, which I don't know if it's you, it feels like the other person is going to pop up because they got the sign. And it's like, it's now time to move. It's now time to take action. Yeah, even right here, Lovers. And this is someone that's spiritual. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they tell you when you guys come together that they watch tarot readings. I would not be surprised if this is someone that watches tarot readings, or that's into tarot readings or spirituality. This person may be like a warlock or a wizard, high priestess. Like they're into it too, or they're, or at the very least, knowledgeable. They have like a high level of knowledge, spiritual wise, and about this relationship. They've been seeing signs. The Ace of Cups. Here comes the cup. So I'm going to say this. There's someone, though, that I feel like is needing your forgiveness because their spirit is disturbed. Their spirit is disturbed. And this person is in need of forgiveness from you. You may think that they're, I don't know, maybe you think that they're unbothered, or maybe you feel like at the very least they don't deserve hearing you say, okay, I forgive you. But this person is really disturbed. And they're so afraid because they feel like you will automatically reject them. But you have someone else, or someone that's new with this Ace of Cups, or new-ish, that's coming to give you a cup. There's going to be some sort of sign, because here's another sign. There's going to be some sort of sign. That's how you're going to know to accept the 10 Pentacles. That's how you're going to know to accept this 10 Pentacles. Because there's going to be a clear sign. Yes, this is the 10 Pentacles. Yes, this is the 2 of Cups. This is the person that you're supposed to be. It will be undeniable. It will be undeniable. There is a sign that was predicted. For some of you, maybe it was an infinity sign, maybe a tattoo. You will know this person, how you would recognize this person. I feel like someone got a sign about how they would recognize this person in a tarot reading. Maybe it was through numbers, something about their physical looks. It could have even been through a dream. You got a message about how you would recognize this person. They're going to pop up at your house ready to give you this, ready to have a 10 Pentacles with you. And that's why I say it feels like far-fetched, because there could have been radio silence where maybe you and this person hadn't talked, or when you met, you guys just went your separate ways, and you may have thought they forgot about you. But then it's like, no, here they come popping up at your home, and you're going to be like, what? And they're coming expressing their feelings and how they feel like they're supposed to be with you. They're going to tell you this right away. So what we gather from this, there's some forgiveness that's needed from someone from the past. This is not about being with this person, but there needs to be some sort of forgiveness. Like if this person comes, this is not saying you need to reach out to this person, but I feel like if this person comes, maybe hear this person out to get their side, and you know, okay, all right, maybe you don't have to say you forgive them, but you can be like, all right, I'm not holding a grudge against you. You know, I understand, and you know, you move on with your life. I'm gonna move on with mine, whatever. How you feel like you should do it. But this person is in need of knowing that you're okay. You're not mad at them, and what they didn't stop you from moving on. It's like they feel like they need to know that you are okay, and that hopefully you're not mad at them anymore. And I feel like that needs to be finished and wrapped up so you can enjoy this and be honest with yourself about, you know, your fears, and not really wanting to be by yourself and really wanting this Two of Cups, because you deserve it. Because I see what that Three of Swords did to you. I see what this Three of Swords did to you, and you deserve this 2 cups. All right, let's close out with a final message. What is the final message? Oh, look at the deck that I grabbed. Surrender to miracles. And that's what this is going to be. How this person, spontaneous, unexpected visitor. This is a miracle. How this happened, how this plays out is a miracle. It says, surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. The ecstasy of flow. Surrender to the wonder and awe, not the fear. Don't surrender to the fear. Surrender to the wonder and awe, because something magical is about to happen. Let go of obsessive thinking for those that may be obsessively thinking about something, because that's that Nine of Swords. That's a lot of worry around some sort of unfounded fear. And then we got here, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originated in the past. See, you may not even realize you're holding on to something from the past, some sort of belief, some sort of situation. It says, then you can own your power and soar in your life. Let go of limiting ideas. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originated from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Now, I was going to close out right there, but there's another deck. Sorry about that. That's my chair. There's another deck that I want to use as far as getting the message. So let me grab that deck to add to this final wrap up. All right, so let's see. I wanted to pull a message from this. All right, what's the final message for Cancers in this reading? I'm going to pull a couple of messages. What's the final message for Cancer? Boundaries. It says, be a woman of confidence and self-respect. Love yourself enough to set boundaries and give them a reason worth fighting for. Come back to earth. It's okay to need to fantasize to survive. See, reality, if there is where you don't get lost. It says you don't get lost in your dreams. The real world is waiting for you. See, there's something that you have to deal with in the real world. Come back to earth. You see those books? Remember, those books was messed up. They're getting organized because you may learn that what you had, the reason why you had to deal with the stuff that you had to deal with, or that person, was to learn boundaries, or those people was to learn boundaries. And now, see, look, learning. Look, and see, look at how the books were messed up. You're learning. It says here, it's okay if you need to fantasize to survive. Wasn't dealing with it. You weren't dealing with it, right? That's what I said with that moon card. See, it was, you didn't know it. You may not have really saw it. And that's why I said it's here, time to be honest. It's time to deal with the truth. But you were in fantasy to survive because the reality was hurtful. That's that Tower. I don't want to deal with that pain. It was too hard. But it says it's okay if you need to fantasize to survive. Reality, if that's where you need to be. But just don't get lost in dreams. The real world is waiting for you. There's someone real that's going to be waiting for you. And Spirit's also wanting to remind you that we are all humans. Even this person, this new person, we are all humans. And we all make mistakes. This doesn't mean that this person is going to be perfect. Nobody is perfect. And we got here, let go of anger. Give yourself permission to feel anger and resentment. Breathe. Then let it go with love. Forgive yourself for not knowing better. See, you could have been angry with yourself. You probably was more angry with you than that person, but you have to understand, just like they didn't know. Remember I said they were here, you were right there? Just like you didn't know either, they did things that they didn't know as well. They learned just like you learned. Let go of the anger. Give yourself permission. Yes, it's okay to be angry. It was even okay to have resentment. Breathe, then let it go with love. Forgive yourself for not knowing better. And remember, it says you don't want to stay there. You don't want to get stuck there because there's so much more and better for you. All of this will be nothing but, you will probably forget all this. Some of you will forget what even happened once you have this brand new start. You're going to see why. You're going to know that you've learned a lot. Just don't stay there. Just don't stay there. It's okay to feel how you feel. Just don't get stuck there because you have so much more that's waiting for you. You all right? All right. Take care, guys. Best of luck. Bye.